Hello. Today I'm going to go over some of the safety features at the Chesapeake Energy Center. The first thing I would like to talk about is the evacuation plan for the building in case of a fire or in case of a high wind event. We have 5 emergency exits, 2 on the east end, 2 on the west end, and 1 on the north end of the building. And in case of a high wind event, we'll ask everybody in the building to go to the first classroom, and you can see that it is highlighted in green. Here's a picture of the east exit door for our shop. Here is the east exit of the main hallway. Here's a picture of the west main entry doorway. Here's a picture of the west exit for the large conference room. The last exit I will show is the north exit for our shop. On all of our doors leading to the shop, you will see a sign posted asking for anybody to be in the shop with safety glasses on. The main reason for this is because when our students go into the industry, they will be required to wear safety glasses at all time. Another sign that you will see posted on all doors is a tobacco-free policy sign. In this picture, you will see our monitoring system for our fire suppressant system and also our gas evacuation system. Because we deal with natural gas, we have sensors in our shop that detect the air to fuel ratio of natural gas in case there is a leak in our shop. Mounted by the east exit on the main hallway, you will see that we have a fire suppression testing station. When entering the shop from the west side, one of the first things you will see is our first aid kit, our emergency fire blanket, a checklist for the crane, and also the crane shutoff. The first classroom when entering the shop is the high wind shelter area. Also next to this classroom is where we store our SDS book. This book has gone through once every 6 months to make sure it is up to date and current with all of the requirements. Across from the storm shelter, you will find the controls for the exhaust fans. They can be turned on manually or automatic, depending on if there is a fuel mixture in the shop that might combust. The exhaust fans are able to evacuate all of the air in the shop within 3 minutes of them turning on. Located in 4 locations, 2 on the ground, 2 above the crane, you will find these air testers. These test the air quality of the shop to let the evacuation fans know if they need to be actuated or not. This is a picture of our eye wash stations along with our wash bays for in case of emergencies if somebody spills caustic chemicals on themselves. It also will sound an alarm and will activate the fire alarm system to indicate that there has been an incident and that we may need medical assistance. We have 5 minutes until the fire department shows up to call them and let them know that if it was an accident or not. By the north exit, we store our lockout station. We have our students lock out anything that could be turned on just like out in the field, so that way they can practice the safety procedures that they're going to use when out in the industry. The primary reason we want them to do this is so that way they are very familiar with the systems that they're going to have to use, and also to help protect themselves from getting themselves injured. One of the last safety features I will talk about in the shop is the electrical boxes. Normally, most electrical boxes just have surge protectors or overcurrent switches in them to let them know when the current is above a set rating. In these we have GFI breakers. What this does is if there is a slight increase in current over a short period of time, it will trip the breakers much faster than a normal breaker would. The reason we use this kind of breaker is because we have our students dealing with electrical components, and sometimes they have to wire things up and they might be in a hurry and did not follow proper safety procedures and might have left the trainer on. Because of these breakers, it is less likely for them to get seriously injured by their mistake. Located throughout the main hallway, any area where students might be, and also in the shop, there is clearly posted fire extinguishers. The last thing I would like to talk about is this helmet right here. It was signed by the construction crew because whenever they built this building, They knew that we were very safe conscious and wanted to make sure that they displayed that for the students. So at the end, because there was no injuries, they signed this helmet to commission this building.